Hi, my name is Leland Morrill. I was born Leland Kirk. I am a citizen of the Navajo Nation. My mother's clan is Many Goats, and her paternal clan is Tango Clan. My father, I've never met him. He was Santo Domingo, Pueblo, we think, and I was adopted out of the Navajo Nation when I was 4 years old. And I was also adopted without a birth certificate, and I kind of wanted to show you that because many Navajos of my generation did not have birth certificates, and as far as code talkers are concerned, they did not have birth certificates as well. And so if you look at this document, this is my affidavit of birth, and this is my name right there, and it's actually dated April 11th, 2011, and that's when I was granted a birth certificate. But also, to emphasize this a little bit, this is the actual document that shows that I actually have no birth certificate. And anyway, I wanted to do this particular video because I wanted to be part of the Code Talkers, because my great-grandfather, who's shown right here, his name is George Kirk, or actually he's my great-great-grandfather, and he was a code talker, and he's in some of the code talker books, and he has many, many different pictures that are associated with the code talkers. But also, I actually am part of a book that's called Two Worlds, Lost Children of the Indian Adoption Projects, and I'm featured on page 211 of this particular book, and that's me there. And this is the actual promotional picture that I did for this book. And the only picture that I actually have of my mother is one that my uncle actually drew, and this is what she looked like. And so, but as far as advocating for Native children's rights, I was also part of the Baby Veronica cases that went to the Supreme Court on April 16th of this year, of 2013, and I'm actually on the NICWA News along with my friend Sandy as well. And to show you that I was actually adopted out of the Navajo tribe, this is a copy of the document, and this is actually my name, Leland Pacheco Kirk, when I was adopted out. But what I also wanted to tell you is that since I do act as well, this is somewhat of a promotional video as far as that is concerned as well. And so I was in different movies, Savages by Oliver Stone, then also End of Watch, and I was in Crooked Arrows, and then I did a few other parts in different films. And so let me show you a little bit of that. I'm going to start with Savages. This is scene 19 from Savages. And we were filming up in Santa Clarita. And we did the helicopter scene. A bunch of us Native Americans did this scene. And I'm actually on top of that hill up there, and up on Vasquez Canyon, and this is where this was shot. And then we also shot down at LA Center Studios, and this next shot is going to be from LA Center Studios right here, where we shot in 2011.
Illicit drugs in our country. It is an Indian reservation. It is technically not our country, but as we know, it is.
Elena, such a full.
In Savages, I was cast as Officer Miller, and this is one of the pictures that I had there. This is a picture of all of us Native Americans that were on set for Savages, and these are some of my friends, and some of them I have been in other projects with, and there I am right there in this particular photo. And this is a promotional photo that was done by their still photographer, and he was a French photographer. I don't remember his name. I was also part of a movie called End of Watch, And these photographs that are listed on the wall, as part of the scenery, we did still photography for that. And then I was also a background actor in the movie End of Watch. And this is a scene, it's scene 11 on a DVD of End of Watch. And I played an immigrant in this particular movie. And and let me fast forward to it. We did inside this house in South Central Los Angeles, and then we also, that's pretty much where we shot there. Let me fast forward it here. Again, this is the End of Watch, and this is a movie where I was a background actor in, and this is us coming out of the house in South Central Los Angeles for this particular film. And here we are, right here. And there I am right there. I'm the first one to come out of this house in this particular scene. And again, I play an immigrant background actor in End of Watch in this particular scene. And there we are again. As you can see, it was shot several different times, and they spliced the scenes together. And so you see me coming out twice, actually, which is kind of odd, I think, but I guess that's the way that movies are made. This is a scene from the inside of the house that we just saw on End of Watch, and where we did the interior scene that you didn't see. The photos on the wall. This was one of the photos that was on the wall at End of Watch. It was a part of the scenes that we did we did some still photography, and that was used on the wall. And this is the wall that you saw. That was kind of dark, and these are the pictures that were on that wall, and that's me right there in that particular picture there. And so I took 3 different pictures, so there's 3 different pictures on that background wall of me as a background actor. In addition to doing End of Watch, I actually did a commercial for Stand Up to Cancer because my sister Virginia, who's actually my cousin in real life, actually has breast cancer, and so I did this particular commercial in October of 2011 during the baseball season for Stand Up to Cancer, and it was done by a bunch of background actors, and we were called from Central Casting. And this is a still taken from that particular commercial, and these are all the background actors that were in that, and I'm in the very far right there in the black shirt holding my sign up high. In addition to doing the 2 films, and actually I did 4 films. I did Hangover 3 was the last one, and then I did End of Watch, I did Savages, and I did Crooked Arrows, and I was a background actor in all of them. And this one is also a student film for USC that I did, and this is called Chiang. It's a 15-minute student film, and I volunteered to do this particular film. So that's pretty much it. And also, what I also neglected to tell you was that even though I am related to George Kirk, who's my great-great-grandfather, who was a Navajo code talker, he also had a brother, Leo Kirk, who was killed in action, who was a Navajo code talker that very few people know about. When you go to the Navajo Nation, across from the Navajo Nation's office in Veterans Park, there's a memorial that has bricks on it, and if you look for George Kirk, you can see his brick there, and also at the top right, within that sculpture of bricks, there's also a brick for Leo Kirk, and that's how I found out about Leo Kirk. But pretty much that's what I wanted to do for this particular video, and I also wanted to show you what I look like in real life. And so, thank you very much.